Today we will be looking at the best way to create a skewed type layout like this one, where even the text content inside follows this same skewed shape. And best of all, it stacks on smaller screens, making it fully responsive. So, let's get started right now. In the HTML, we will have a section dedicated to this skewed menu, as well as the menu itself and the individual panels inside. In each panel, there will be a heading, a paragraph, and one image. You will also notice these divs with the class names of shape text left and the shape text right. Well, these will be used to shape the text around them. In CSS, as of now, you can only make text go around a shape on the outside, using the shape outside property. So we cannot just write a property that tells the text to stay within the bounds of the shape of its parent container. And that is why we put these two elements next to the text that needs to follow a shape. And later on in the CSS, we will create all of these shapes. In this CSS, we start off with our usual restart styles, overwriting the default margins and font size. Then we make the main section cover the whole screen, give it a background color and some padding, and we put the menu at the center. We will also set the menu to display of flex, which will distribute the panels next to each other with a small gap between them. And now we start creating the panels. First we will set some color variables to make the panel into a desired skewed shape without skewing the content inside. We will use the clip path property. So we will draw a parallelogram polygon shape using code. These numbers may look confusing at first, but really they aren't. They are simply sets of two numbers for the position of each point in the polygon on the x and y axis. So you can see that the first point starts at 19% to the right, but remains 0% on the top. Then we move to the second point that goes 100% to the right, while also remaining 0% at the top. Then the third point moves back to 80.5%, but on the y-axis it moves to 100%. And for the last point we move back to 0% on the x-axis while remaining at 100% on the y-axis. This kind of shape will create more spacing between the panels, so we will use a negative margin to move things back into place. The first and last panels will have a slight variation to the shape, so that it is only skewed on one side, and one simple correction to the coordinates does this with ease. Another thing you can do is use an online clip path maker if you don't want to hard code these. I will leave some links in the description of the video. To make the text follow the same skewed shape, we'll add the same polygon shapes to the shape text left and shape text right divs. All that is left now is to make the image cover the whole panel, create the gradient overlay, add the hover effect, and customize the colors. And that's all it takes. The polygon code looks confusing when you don't know what it does, but hopefully you have a clear picture now. We only have a simple polygon with 4 points that are positioned in a way to make a skewed shape. That's really all there is to it. If you have any additional questions, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.